Welcome, Aries. This is your April 2022 general reading. We're going to cover a little bit of everything in this reading. If you're new to the channel, thank you for being here. If you are returning, welcome back. This is a general reading, so it's not going to cover everything. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Be sure to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, and where Venus was when you were born. If you don't know, there is a link to a free natal chart in the description box below. It will ask you for the time you were born as well as the city you were born in. If you don't know the time you were born, just use 12 noon. You will undoubtedly hear snoring in the background. That is my pug, Pasha. Love me, love my dog. What can I say? Remember, there really isn't time. Time is not linear. So if this has come across your feed, then it's for you. At this time, at this moment. It doesn't matter if it's April 2022, April 2024, or July 2025. It doesn't matter. This is all relative. So this message is for you. All right, let's go. Aries, let's start right off the bat. Pasha is snoring already, and sorry, that's all I can say. All right, so let's start off with the energy of the month for April 2022. I've already pre-shuffled and pulled cards because it makes me crazy waiting for the cards to be shuffled. I just like to get right to it. So the first card we have, the first message for you for the month of April is acceptance. Aries, as you can see on the card, it's accepting the spiritual with the physical, right? Connecting, making the connection. But what you need to accept, and what we all need to accept, is where you are right now and how you got to where you are. Whatever it is in your life, wherever you are in your job, in your personal relationships, everything that you've experienced, your reactions brought you to where you are now. Your actions, your reactions, or lack of action. So let go of the past. Now you know where you came from, so you can forget about it. It really doesn't exist anymore. It's happened. It doesn't pertain to you. All that matters is the right now, the eternal now. The future hasn't happened yet, and tomorrow is the future, which isn't guaranteed. But if you think about it, when tomorrow comes, we're not thinking it's tomorrow, we're thinking it's right now, because right now, the eternal now. So this is where you are, Aries. This is where you've managed to land, let's say. So once you accept, you let go. Look, the hand is open to receive. Once you accept, you're opening your hand, you're releasing what you're holding on to, letting go of the past and accepting. And then once you accept, you can heal, you can move forward, you can receive the blessings that are coming to you, okay? And sometimes with acceptance comes pain. More often than not, actually. But it's fleeting. If you can learn to release it, let it go, pull it up through the bottom of your feet, bring it up through your body and up through the top of your head, through your crown chakra. Let it go, Aries. Just let it go. The next card is faith. So we have faith here. Faith that things are going to be okay. Accept and have faith. Okay, those are your messages. Sounds simple enough. What I love about this particular card, this angel, let's say, of faith, is that she's an angel. She's a heavenly messenger, but she's not too humble, too haughty to kneel. She's kneeling in humility, but her wings are still gold-tipped. So, Aries, sometimes it's hard to be humble. Sometimes humble just means being teachable. Okay? Humble is meaning you're willing to listen to what other people have to say because perhaps you can learn from them. Perhaps you can learn from their mistakes and you can avoid mistakes on your part. But look at her. This beautiful card, she's got the sun. She's like the sun card in the tarot deck. The sun is a new beginning. It's healing. She's holding, you can't see it here, but this is a lily, right? And she's holding a gold ball. But the lily is a symbol of peace. I have a peace lily in my kitchen, actually. I love when it blooms. But lilies have a beautiful scent. They're healing. For medicinal properties, they're used as an anti-inflammatory. So what is an anti-inflammatory? It calms us. It soothes us. It takes the swelling down, the inflammation down, and it heals. It brings peace to whatever joints are inflamed, whatever muscles or tissues are inflamed. And so let this lily of peace heal you. Now that you've done the acceptance and the accepting, allow yourself to be healed and trust that everything's going to be okay. And there you go. You have the Magician. So after you go through this process, you are the Magician. To me, it's the most powerful card in the deck. The Magician controls all the elements. The Magician is pure manifestation, Aries. How wonderful is that? The Magician channels the spirit, is the conduit, and then brings down into the physical, manifests into reality. So you have this power, Aries, this month of April 2022. Do the acceptance, have the faith, allow the healing to take place. Heal from the pain, heal from the past, whatever it is. Let the past go, and look, you're going to manifest. Manifest, Aries. You can create with every thought. You do. We all do. We create with every thought that we have. Whatever thought we have creates the next step, creates our future. So you have already, this is a fabulous reading, because you have 3 simple steps. Look, and then you're going to end up manifesting, okay? So let's get into the nitty-gritty, Aries, okay? I, instead of doing week by week, I always go in 3s. I don't know why, I always have. So when I do a monthly reading, I go like, say, the 1st to the 10th, more or less, and then, you know, the 11th through the 20th, and then so on to the 30th. So let's actually pull apart the month of March. So spiritually, you know what you have to do. Spiritually, you've got your steps, okay? You have your homework assignment. So let's start off with the first week, the beginning, first 10 days or so. You've got a decision to make, it looks like. This is one of my favorite cards. I don't know why I love the 2 of Swords, but she's showing that she's vulnerable. She's got a decision to make. She has the decision to make, and so there's her head. She's got her choices, but she has her blindfold on. If she just takes her blindfold off, she can see clearly, but she doesn't. And on top of that, she's facing away from the danger. It's nighttime. We've got the moon. So back in the day, the night is when all the dangers came out. So she's really being foolish, trying to make these decisions without seeing things clearly. So as you have decisions and choices to make, whether it's between 2 loves, and it could be 2 people, or it could be love of family and love of work, it could be 2 choices that you have to make, or many more. But the point is, you need to take the blindfold off, first off, and see clearly to make your decisions. But she's willing to fight, and she's willing to fight for what she believes in. She just doesn't know. She's willing to fight for what she gets, but she doesn't know exactly what it is because she can't see it. Just take the blindfold off, Aries, and start. Just kick the month off the right way and see things clearly. Sometimes it's hard to do, but if you work with your acceptance and healing, you'll be able to see things clearly, and you'll allow yourself to take the blindfold off and see things clearly. Because look, these first 10 days or so, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So you've got not only a period of good luck, but, you know, like the wheel is always spinning. We have our ups, we have our downs. Right now you're in an up cycle. So things are going well for you, and by doing this, you will make the right choices. And you've got, look, I love this happy family card, happy ending card, your wishes fulfilled, dreams come true. It's just towards the end of the month, it just seems like you're going to start off rough, but things are going your way, and it's going to work out. By the end of the month, you're going to have that happiness, you're going to have that joy, you're going to see the results of your work, Aries. Coming this way, okay, regarding work, it feels like, obviously, you've got the labor work card. You may feel like you're at a standstill. You may feel like things aren't working out at work, or just you're in a nowhere place right now, or things aren't happening. You're in a holding pattern, and you may continue to feel that things aren't going to work out. You're not there long term. This would be, let me see. Yeah, I'm still working on this camera thing. Okay, so this would be a long term. It would be retirement or whatever. So yeah, there is a possibility that this job isn't going to be something that you're going to be staying with, or this position, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It means that it could be temporary or fleeting. Regarding love, Aries, It may be this choice that you have to make. It may feel like things aren't working well in your relationship, and this could be coming mid-month. Things could come to a head, and that also may not be a long-term situation regarding love. Now, I'm not saying you're going to break up, but these feelings may not be long-term, and you may work through them because you do have the Magician and you do have the happy family thing going on, so happy relationship thing going on. So whatever this is, I feel like it's going to balance out and right itself up again, especially towards the end of the month. Let's not jump ahead, okay? So this first week, first 10 days or so, you've got some good things going on, and even towards the end of the month. Work-wise, don't worry, things aren't going to last the way they are. Whatever the doldrums are, they're not going to last. And then you may be dealing with, mid-month, some jealousy. You may be dealing with some backbiting. You may be dealing with people who are jealous at work or who are just gossips at work regarding your relationship. It could very well be that there is some jealousy, maybe on both parts even, Aries. And you've got still some rocky times, some turbulent times. When I see this, it's not moving on to peaceful waters, but it's still staying in the troubled waters. But because it's reverse, I also see a washing away. So whatever this is, there will be healing. There will be healing. There will be acceptance, willing to admit your part in whatever the relationship is. And it may not be that you're doing anything wrong, Aries, but perhaps you're not reacting the way you need to react, or the way your partner or significant other needs you to react. So be mindful of this. Now, bringing you up towards the last part of the month, again, we've got this that's not long-term, whatever it is. Yeah, maybe a little bit closed off to love, maybe not happening so much. Maybe being closed off to blessings, just not happening. But things will work out. You will be able to control your emotions. You're manifesting. I love the Strength card because if you take a look at this card, let me see if I can get it away from the light. No. Okay. So you see the angel. She's one of the few that has the infinity symbol over her head. Infinity, endlessness, infinity, spirit, manifestation. She has tamed the lion. She's tamed the carnal, the spirit, and she's doing it just with love and will. She's not beating the lion. She's not beating the lion into submission. She's doing it all with her thought, with her intentions. It's interesting that this is the final card in the spread, and the Magician, also one of manifestation, is also your final card for the month. So this is a double whammy. This is a validation for you, Aries, that you can make things happen the way you want them to. You can have what you want, that happy family or that happy ending to whatever it is, the job that you want. But it's all based on you accepting and healing, allowing the inflammation to be healed. You know what? Grab some lilies. Keep them around. Keep the lily scent around. Or go get yourself a peace lily. They have little baby plants that you can get and nurture. And, you know, I started mine many, many years ago before I even had the cancer. And it blooms and it's just wonderful. And it gives oxygen. It's very healing. So I would go with the peace lily by all means if you can. Grab it. And don't worry, they're pretty hardy, so they're pretty hard to kill. Mine likes the east window, and I water it like once or twice a week. That's it. It doesn't require a lot. Many things do not require a lot of effort. They just require your conscious effort, your focus. And you don't even have to focus long, but it's paying attention. It's paying attention, Aries. Paying attention. Okay. Oh, and I wanted to read what the card says, the message of the angel. And the angel said unto her, Thou shalt give birth to the son. Thou shalt give birth to the son. I think it's beautiful. The sun card, the sun, warmth, healing. The sun gives life. It gives light. It encourages everything to grow. When you grow, what do? You're manifesting. Isn't growth manifesting? Isn't it manifestation? Aries, you have this within you for the month of April. I'm happy for you. I'm thrilled for you. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment in the comment section below. I'm grateful to be back reading for you, and please be sure to check out your other signs, your rising sign, your moon sign, and where Virgo was when you were born. Remember, there's a link to a free natal chart in the box below. And as Mom used to tell me before I had a reading, we'd hang up, and she used to say, stay spiritual. So I will see you soon. Thank you again. Take care, Aries.